como lo oyes and lo que oyes. These two are expressions. They are expressions and they mean believe it or not. It's very similar to believe it or not. It's not a literal translation, of course. And como lo oyes is similar to saying the way you hear it, or lo que oyes, what you have heard, okay, or what you heard. And obviously, still, it's not a literal translation because we are using lo, of course, lo que oyes. And lo means it in this situation. But let's not translate the phrases not little by little, literally, because there is not a literal translation. But if you want to say believe it or not in Spanish, you can say como lo oyes or lo que oyes. It's just an expression that shows surprise or even something that you really don't believe it because it's crazy. It's unbelievable. Okay. So that is the use of these phrases. For example, I can say, así como lo oyes, Miguel no me quiso pagar. Así como lo oyes, Miguel no me quiso pagar. This means, believe it or not, Miguel didn't want to pay me back. So it might be surprising because Miguel always, pays back. I don't know. But this sounds like gossiping, like you're just telling your friend, oh my God, believe it or not, Miguel didn't want to pay me back. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. So, así como lo oyes. You can say como lo oyes only, of course. But así can be used as well. Así como lo oyes or como lo oyes. Así means like that, okay? It depends on the situation, of course. But así is, it means like this or like that. If you're showing, do it like this. Hazlo así, okay? So it's a very common Spanish word, and it means like this or like that. And como lo oyes, well, you know what that means, believe it or not. In this situation, it works if you say así como lo oyes. So you're even emphasizing more, believe it or not. It's crazy. Miguel, okay, así como lo oyes, believe it or not. Miguel, obviously that's the name. No, él no me quiso. Miguel no me quiso. And that means Miguel didn't want to do something in this situation. Pagar. Pay me back. Me, by the way, is right here. Me. No me quiso pagar. When you say querer pagar, you want to pay. Okay. Quiero pagar la cena. I want to pay the dinner. Okay. In this situation, we're talking about paying back. So you can use pagar for that. Pagar is a verb and it means to pay or pay back. It depends on the situation. No me quiso pagar, didn't want to pay me back. Miguel no me quiso pagar. Miguel didn't want to pay me back. Poor guy. That sucks. That sucks. But it happens. It happens. Now, let's look at some examples. at some examples. Let's look at another example. And I'll ask what's wrong with me? And I'll answer your questions. Okay. Okay. Good question. Good question. I'll go back to that. Excellent. The next phrase, the next sentence is lo que oyes. Lo que oyes. María canceló la boda. Escándalo. Escándalo. Lo que oyes. María canceló la boda. This means, believe it or not, Maria called the wedding off. Why? ¿Por qué? That's what I would ask. After, hearing this, I will be like, why? What happened? ¿Por qué? ¿Qué pasó? Lo que oyes. Lo que oyes. Believe it or not, María canceló. This comes from the verb cancelar. This is present tense, and it means to call off, or in this situation, called off something. What is it? La boda, the wedding. Okay? La boda. Canceló or cancelar also means to cancel. Okay? Excellent. Lo que oyes. María canceló la boda. Believe it or not, María called the wedding off. Tell me everything about it. I'm all ears. Soy todo oídos. Dime todo. Soy todo oídos. That's awesome. That's awesome. I mean, it sucks for Maria, of course, and her partner, but I mean, things happen. Things happen. Excellent. Como lo oyes, lo que oyes. You can see it here. You can see the other one here, right? You can use either one, okay? Así, well, it depends. If you want to say así, I would use como lo oyes, así como lo oyes, because if you say así lo que oyes, it makes no sense. It doesn't make sense. So, así como lo oyes works. But you can also say lo que oyes. Miguel no me quiso pagar. Okay? So you can replace this whole thing with this. That's fine. Or you have options here. Or you can avoid saying that and you can say it. You can say como lo oyes and then the rest. Lo que oyes and then the rest. Okay? So believe it or not, como lo oyes, lo que oyes.